No chant. No chant.
Micro minority leader Afenyo Markin attack President John Dramani Mahama ewo mrashe bedwafie ene. Videos ni nyina ewo hase mabone bede a mede bremu. Na MPP minority a womu ewo parliament afua Dr. Frank Amuako hini asemso a endorse NAPO as MPP vice presidential candidate once again. ANSMP ena President John Dramani Mahama koko piemu ewo Parliament House of Ghana eho ena okoko deliver a State of the Nation address eni amonim no owie se ya say both majority and minority obi asori ye den ekire na adwen ewo ho na eno ena Afenyo Markin sorry ye ende o kansem attacking President Mahama kansem enyasem kitwa ade ba kwa President Mahama eka ho asem gold for reserve ye nyina ye hunie aban we eba ya na wa start ya wo ye MPP town beka say gold for reserve, gold for oil, gold oil, sika no tese ye hu ni akwa akosi aban we ba ye no oputi effort in it na eno na Afenyo Markin sorry ya o say aban ni say microeconomy na microeconomy ena ye bedi ende kika na adwenkyere president owie na oto aso say aban we mfa credit ma Dr. Bawumia as obi a or the gold for reserve policy no edeba na aban ni njai togbe no Mama yenti Afenyo Markin ye wi a yebekwa akohwe minority MPs in parliament today womo endorse NAPO as MPP vice presidential candidate for 2028 yendi
Mr. Speaker, the cocoa farmers, they have reduced producer price and Erikopoku cannot be found. They don't care about cocoa farmers and they are here telling us inflation, macroeconomics is ready. Macroeconomics is ready. Mr. Speaker, Galamsey continues. Ghanaians continue to suffer under this Galamsey hardship, and we expect concrete action to be taken on Galamsey. Mr. Speaker, to conclude, our elders say, give credit where credit is due. The president is telling us today that some gains have been made. Those gains through this gold for reserve. Mr. Speaker, the gold for reserve policy, what they have failed to tell Ghanaians is that the Bawumia that they attack, Mr. Speaker, the Bawumia that they attack, the Bawumia that you attack is the brainchild of this policy. Mr. Speaker, I would want to urge the government, give to Bawumia what belongs to Bawumia.
So comediana Afenyo Markin jina parliament no. You see? Okay, let's even accept it, say yes. Dr. Bawumia na the brain idea behind the gold for reserve, gold for the Indian policy. Yenjin tumsa. Under the regime, emphasize ben na Ghana ninya free so. You see, it is not just about implementing policies. So we implement policy ni we are. The ordinary Ghanaian no benefit ben obenya free so. You understand? It's not a matter of say I am implementing policy. That is not the issue. It is not a matter of say me the policy we have, not the policy na policy ni may aim na achieve ya na sa policy ni fast one say. Dr. Bawumia gold for oil. Mfast one be na Ghana dinya free so. Agenda 1111 ebemu a friend say one district, one factory, one village, one dam, one constituency, $1 million ebemu. So it's not about introducing policies. Say we a leader. Now say we a leader, papa now we dream woman for one. Say we introduce policy. You should be able to make sure say policy now manifest it. I'm the ordinary Ghanaian and Yasun fast walk. Now, I want to tell you the difference between statement President Mahama make here, any statement Minority Leader Afenyo Markin make here. President John Dramani Mahama per se on my TS yes say under our regime the gold for reserve is working because Ghana 4 year will gold ye pa ye de kosia amanoni ye de back your local currency no. You understand? The president is trying to let every Ghanaian know say under my regime, under my watch as the president of Ghana, yet to be reserve gold we can account for it. Ye reserve gold Ghana need bisasi accounting for the gold ye bet me chire. But Mumisa Afenyo Markin say sa argument original parliament and anu din or kasa won person obi abeka bi no profit saying and omo making out for gold for reserve omo making out of gold for reserve before me free power no how much gold and omo store here. Number 2 sa gold no ye ton a Ghana benya saying gold for oil policy no ehun faso a Ghana ninya free so no ene de Afenyo Markin cannot answer these questions. So if you are sitting in parliament and you are arguing about this, say gold for reserve, gold for oil, Bawumia brain idea and policy, policy or the buy no akasa mo say on the buy no Ghana niya nyam faso free so want to me account for sa reserve now why no it takes a new government or buy or to me function. And that is what the president was talking about. There is no single policy. Dr. Bawumia so on the buyer succeed one in that. No single policy. Dr. Bawumia the about say, "Sa policy will succeed one in some never it been see. It has never happened before. Gold for reserve, gold for oil. One ajawe no akokasa $1 ade chinye no nam no launching apps. Dr. Bawumia himself as vice president, no are confused. Adechia and a policy way, Adechia no kati sword no to reduce na poalu gudam, Adebechin no launching apps. So I'll get back to that issue. Afenyo Markin comedy. Now let's go. Where ye MPP for womo I endorse NAPO.
No chant.
Enti wow NAPO supporters omuso omo pe NAPO we num na micro minority for no Afenyo Markin crop for be some of them nie and we num o mayo manim say they will not agree for Dr. Mahama Bawumia to go and appoint any other person as their vice presidential candidate. Never. NAPO na no mo pe. Ye kura ye pe NAPO. Adwuma no be easy amaye. You understand? Me kura me pe NAPO. Me pese NAPO ena ye MPP vice presidential candidate. Me tige me kura me pe NAPO. Ye nyina ye pe NAPO. You understand? Ye nyina pe NAPO. We all want NAPO to be MPP vice presidential candidate. By ye person NAPO be Ghana vice president there. But ye nyina person NAPO MPP candidate. That's what we all want. Enyamu kwa na mu pese na po ye de eba be MPP candidate. Ye nyina obia pe. You understand? Obia pe. Ye nyina ye pe. Obia pe na po. Obia e pe na po. You understand? But wait to I say na po afon. Check hade. No. I was a mutual conversation. I said now perform. And I'm a boy. It's like NAPO wa form binu opposition now phone and I say stress ben and NAPO film our phones are. Anyway, I'm just passing by. So drama course or parliament no. A who update na media abroad. A lot course and me brem one by one. Many editing fantastic. I'll right back.